This episode, we're just going to hit the ground running. There was so much that happened in such a small frame of time, and to say it was an adventure would be an understatement. Good or bad, the jury's still out. You'll notice some of the photos won't go along with the story I'm giving you. There was just not enough footage for some things, and as you hear what happened, you'll understand why. Scott had to work out of town, and we didn't have enough time left at the one site to stay the duration of the show he was on, so we had to move somewhere new. Not a big deal. We booked 3 weeks at another site. We moved on a Friday, and Scott left on a Saturday. Sunday, we just had a quiet Halloween. Monday morning, I woke up to a sick dog. Tuesday morning, we woke up to 2 sick dogs. And Wednesday became a major laundry and cleaning day with 2 very tired, sick puppies that just wanted to cuddle. Saturday, the dogs were doing better, and we were able to have a calm weekend. When we woke up Monday, Roxy had a swollen face. 2 trips later to the emergency room, we were able to get the swelling under control, but now we had a pup on medication for the next 3 days. We never did figure out exactly what caused the swelling, and that was only the first week of our adventure. Roxy was feeling and looking better by Sunday. Monday morning I woke up and we had no electricity. It wasn't just us though, it was the entire park. So off we went back to town to kill a day, eat breakfast and lunch, homeschool, enjoy some beach time with the dogs. We arrived back at the park for dinner with pizza just in case. It was a good thing too because there was still no power. We entertained ourselves the best we could. But it's November and we're getting dark earlier and we had no power, so we sat in the dark, draining computers and drawing on iPads and playing guitar and just being silly. By the time the power came back on at 10, we were just ready to go to sleep. I woke up Tuesday and was relieved we had power. And then I made my way to the kitchen to fill the kettle for hot tea and discovered we have no water. We bought more water, ate food, and headed back. It was early afternoon, and we had things we needed to do around the rig still. I sat down on our patio steps to notice something weird with our large 13-foot slide. Wednesday was just a normal day until 7:30 p.m. when we got a knock at our door from the park ranger. We should not use the water for anything. Scott wasn't supposed to be home till Sunday still. Friday and Saturday we limped through. It was a rinse and repeat. Well, minus the rinse because, water. Thank goodness Scott was able to come home a day early. Scott had already made arrangements back at Chula Vista, and that is where we stayed until Wednesday morning. Which was good because there was a lot of work that we needed to do now. The fresh water tank needed flushed several times because of the water issues. Every single dish needed re-washed, and of course, laundry because we're a family of 5. We took the dogs for another beach trip. They had a blast, of course. Then they most definitely needed a bath. And so did the truck, being that it was covered in all the sand from the dogs. Scott and I actually got away for a bit on our own. We went to Coronado. and we had a great afternoon, and it was the first time we'd been out on our own in quite some time. Date night, date day, I don't know. It was just nice being out. Wednesday morning, bright and early, we dropped the rig off for inspection. We went out and enjoyed a day. We started with brunch, Starbucks, and then off to a local park where we waited, we hiked, we explored, and everyone had a good time. We waited until 2:30 for a call from the repair shop. When we did get the call, we went back to the shop, not to pick up the rig, but to pack. We would not be back in the rig until it was fixed. It was a major issue, much more than we ever realized. This was the last time we saw the rig. There have been hoops to jump through, issues with manufacturing, wrong parts being sent, delays on parts being shipped, and in the end, we're just entirely grateful for family that provided a home over our head and flooring under our feet that isn't falling out from beneath us. We're hoping we'll be back in the rig this week, but I just don't know anymore. Scott and Mason stayed in San Diego. They were both working. Me, 2 kids, and 2 dogs were packed into the truck, heading back to Arizona that night for what we thought would only be a week or 2. This was November 18th.